Hello, this is Pastor Jim Kibler. Did you know that there is only one type of prayer that will heal the sick? In James chapter 5, verse 15, it tells us that if anybody is sick, let him call for the elders of the church. That word actually means the pastor. Let him call for the pastor of the church and have him pray the prayer of faith. The prayer of faith will save the sick. Only the prayer of faith will save the sick. People pray for sick people all the time. Nothing happens. People activate prayer chains. Nothing happens. I have literally seen people go on television and ask everybody in the country to pray for them. When Michael Landon was sick years ago with cancer, he was on the Tonight Show and he asked everybody to love him and everybody in the country to pray for him, and he died. Yet the prayer of faith by one person will save the sick. The prayer of faith. What is a prayer of faith? A prayer of faith is a prayer that when you pray it, you absolutely know that you're going to get results. That's a prayer of faith. If you're sick, find somebody who can pray the prayer of faith over you. We get people healed of cancer all the time. We have had so many people healed of terminal cancer. We had a lady last summer healed of pancreatic cancer. We had a lady here just recently healed of a brain tumor and a lump on her breast. We had a lady here a few weeks ago healed of a melanoma on her leg. And we had a lady here just 2 weeks ago healed of a colon rectal type of cancer. They were going to do surgery on her that would have changed her life. They brought her here. We prayed for her. I prayed for her. I spoke over her. And I'm telling you, she went back and had another MRI and it was gone. The prayer of faith will save the sick. I've written a new book called The Blessing. And in that book, it tells you what causes sickness. And what causes poverty and lack and want and just it tells you what is behind all of that. And you can get rid of it. And you can live in the fullness of the blessing of God. Go to Amazon.com, type in the book, The Blessing, just type in the title, The Blessing, and it will come up. It's available on Kindle, it's available as a paperback book, it's not very expensive, it's the best investment you'll ever make. It's also available at Barnes & Noble as a Nook. Get this book. People are buying 5 and 10 copies at a time right now for their friends. It will show you how to live in the fullness of God's blessing. Also, go to our website, increasenow.com, and listen to our messages on healing and on prosperity and on abundance and on redemption. God is a good God, a wonderful God. He wants to heal you. He wants you to live in abundance, and He will do just that. He will heal you. I'm telling you, if you are sick or if you know anybody that is sick and you don't have somebody to pray the prayer of faith over them, go to increasenow.com. My phone number is in there. They had a lady from Michigan call me here a few months ago with a terrible type of cancer. She's now cancer-free. All people need to do is call me on the phone and I'll pray with them. I'll pray over them and I'll speak over them. And I'm telling you what, God will heal them. God's a good God. He's wonderful. Do you know that Jesus never refused to heal anybody? And if the prayer of faith is prayed over a person, God will never refuse to heal anybody. It is always His will for people to be healed. It is never God's will for you to be sick. It is never God's will for you to be broke. All you need to do is find somebody who will pray the prayer of faith over your body, over your healing, and over your finances. God loves you. He cares about you. He only wants the best for you. And if you find somebody to pray the prayer of healing over you in faith, I'm telling you what, you're going to get healed. This is Pastor Jim Kibler saying God loves you and He cares about you and He only wants the very best for you.